I'm Grylls. I'm gonna show you how to survive all of the most dangerous places on the planet. I've got to make it through a lifetime of hurt and pain in the sort of places you couldn't survive in unless you were there with me. I'm Grylls, and last week I accidentally visited the Natural History Museum. I hate that place. There I was, walking down the sidewalk. I was looking down at the lines in the concrete and just kept walking, and next thing I knew, I was in the museum and I was on a guided tour. At that point I almost left, but since I had apparently just paid $200, I decided to stay. Anyway, there I was, counting the number of exhibits in Roman numerals on my arm with a Sharpie, when I heard the tour guide say something terrible, completely awful. Well, first I heard something good, the word survival, but what I heard after that was terrible. She was saying that prehistoric man was the best at survival, that he was the first to discover fire, and I can't even say the rest. I discovered fire when I was 4 and in kindergarten. A window, Johnny's glasses, and some shag carpeting later. Well, kindergarten should have had more fire extinguishers. Clearly they were not up to code. It was like a 5-alarm fire. I'd like to see primitive man do that. Regardless, I decided to out-survive this apparently impressive lie known as primitive man. I used a lighter to burn down the exhibit and ran out of that place straight to here. I will outthink, outmaneuver, outwit, and outthank primitive man. In fact, this is so unfair to primitive man that I'll be blindfolded, gagged, zip-tied, and handcuffed to a cinder block. I think I've done something like this before. I was surviving with no arms and I had no trouble at all. This shouldn't be any different. And I actually tried filming this gagged and I realized I couldn't talk at all, so I actually filmed it perfectly. Everything went off without a hitch, but I realized I had to redo it without the gags, so primitive man, it's a little less fair to you now. First thing we need to do is find food. I'm going to use the only sense I have left at my disposal. My smell. I smell a banana tree. This way. I couldn't find the banana tree, but I found something else equally important. A rock. Oh, a simple rock. Primitive man thought this was dangerous and deadly. So stupid, primitive man. Oh. Ah! No. Primitive man was right. Curse you, primitive man. You're smarter than I gave you credit for.